All right, so now that we've colored the picture, we're going to outline it. So I just have a fine line Sharpie here, and I'm just going to outline everything. So I'm outlining the mountains, and I'm not outlining the top of the mountains because they're up against the black sky, so I don't really need to outline anything that's touching the black sky. The parts that are touching the planet, of course, need to be outlined. I think this is such a fun part of what I do in my personal art. I really like outlining. I know that's not for everybody and that's not what everybody does, but if you know me, you know I like to outline my stuff to make everything a little more visible. My Sharpie, sometimes your Sharpie will not cooperate with you on um, going over the areas that you burnished, so it's good to have a piece of paper to the side that you can kind of make your Sharpie start working again. Notice when I do these buildings now, anything that has a straight line, I put my ruler back on it in order to put my outline. That way I know that I'm not messing up everything that I did that was really cool the first go round, right? So I'm still just making sure that everything's very straight. I don't want to mess up all those really nice lines that I made when I drew. So I'm using my ruler. This also gives me a chance to double check my lines. Not that there's much else I could do if they weren't going where they were supposed to. But I did find that my lines that were supposed to go to the vanishing point did go back to the vanishing point, so I was happy with that. And I do have another marker on the side that I'm using for if the Sharpie's not working that well. Um, and you'll see me later on use it a little bit more. And I know, guys, this is not the most fun to go back with your ruler and go over all the straight lines that you already made, but you're going to be so happy with your finished product once you do. You're going to be very happy that you did it that way. Because you don't want to mess up all those beautiful lines that you originally made. I've worked so hard on that paper at the top, it's curling up. Here, I did add a little bit more black shadow on the red. filling in these little boxes on the edges. My Sharpie was obviously not doing exactly what I wanted it to. Okay, now I'm going around the craters. Anything you want to stand out, you want to put an outline on it. Alright, now for the building. Oops, should have used my ruler there, y'all. As wonderful as a ruler is, sometimes I don't use it and I get a little confident, and y'all should not get that confident. You should always use your ruler. See, for these windows, I didn't use it and I should have. Luckily, I think I was able to follow the lines pretty well. I had to switch markers at this point. My Sharpie was not behaving. So parts of this building have a little bit thicker trim, I guess. Whoops! Yet again, not using my ruler. And drawing those useless door handles. And then this thing up at the top, I got confused as to which direction it was supposed to go. It was originally drawn the other direction, but I switched it. Yet again, me not using a ruler, I must have been getting tired. Don't be like me. Don't, I'm just showing you, mistakes could have happened. I could have messed up some of my really nice lines. So use your ruler. Just thickening up some of his thing on him, and then I'm coming into the planet and outlining what needs to be outlined on the planet. And that's it, y'all. The finished product.